Oh, they'll be calling you a radical. I predicted this one again. So athletes at the 2021 Olympics are getting over there and they're losing on purpose. They're getting over there and like, oh my God, what have I done? Because when they get over there, they're starting to learn about Fukushima. The heat index is 115. The quarantine situation, it's just a nightmare. And people are talking Fukushima to them over there. And they're like, well, we didn't know. They're not talking about a land of usury. So the #1 tennis player in the world loses to the 16th seed in straight sets. The U.S. archery team out. I mean, they're all losing on purpose. They're like, fuck this. We want the fuck out of here. So it's happening. They're losing on purpose, just like when she smoked the weed. She knew that would disqualify her. You don't want to piss off the corporate sponsors. She knew. She knew. But she's not there. So, to the nuclear disaster that's going in China. I was just talking to a guy from China right there. Born and raised journalist in Hong Kong. He says, I was part of the propaganda machine. He says, I had to get out. I says, all these years, the Western world has supported Hong Kong. Why not this time? I says, is it true they're going to the activists fucking door to door? Right now, dragging them out of their house? Just like mainland China. It happened. Who would have believed it? That's his son right there, diving. I was just talking to him. And I'm like, well, you know, this place is, what do you mean? And then we started talking Fukushima, and he said, oh my God, I didn't even think about that. I said, nobody does. So, the disaster in China. The French, Arriva, who's been bankrupt so many times, who screwed the American taxpayer so hard at Savannah River, South Carolina, the Mox Fairy Tale. $29 billion, that's all. Chicago Bridge and Iron bankrupted them. Says that if this was their reactor, they'd shut it down. Well, it is their reactor, #1. And they sent the eminent radiation letter, which I know international law. The only time you send that letter, if there is a fallout situation due to the downwinders. Jennifer Granholm sat on it. Sat on it, did nothing. So, as you remember a few years ago, I reported right here in Monterey Bay, picking up some isotopes. It got leaked out to a blog and a vlog that the actual aquarium and the biology were covering up Fukushima. And that they reported in 2015 an isotope, they didn't know what the fuck it was. Right here, which Kevin Blanch in 2011 named plutonium. In Japan, they found the world's biggest isotope, right there in Tokyo, just last year. He come right out and says, well, I classified it as a cesium-137, but I don't know what it is. It's the biggest radioisotope in history. Again, Kevin Blanch's word. Plutonium. Oh, it's in the bay. So, the nuclear disaster that's going on is an SMR. There we go. See the seal popping up right there? So, the SMR that's popping up is first one ever go online. It started going nuclear disaster in 2018. Kevin Blanch reported on his YouTube site. They took it down. Maybe it was on the front page of Reddit. Reddit sure the fuck don't get it. And so, there he is. So they took it down. Why? We know why. Same reason I get 128 views on this count. Most important freaking subject matter in the history of mankind. See no nuclear evil. Hear no nuclear evil. Speak no nuclear evil. The nuclear energy, fucking King Z, Tsar Putin, fucking wannabe Trump, fucking Obama, the whole fucking thing. He says, has no clothes. He says, well, you know how they did it here? And I says, yeah. He says, the Chinese elites come in and just bought everything. I says, well, the oligarchs from around the world. King Z, Tsar Putin, wannabe King Trump, wannabe King Putin. Fucking, it's disgusting. So the Olympic athletes are losing on purpose. I said it. As soon as they get over there, they're going to find a way to get the fuck out. #1 tennis player in the world loses the 16th seed in straight sets? Oh, yeah, okay. Same reason she smoked the weed. She knew that would violate her. She wanted the fuck out. So the nuclear disaster is going on in China? Oh, you don't think it's here? Breaking news, kids. Jetstream moves left to right. Breaking news, kids. Fish one. California current, Japanese current comes right here. I was picking up debris from Fukushima in 2014, 2013, 2015 right here. I remember being out of Big Sur in 2015. A fish cop says, never seen the ocean so healthy. I said, you need to get the fuck out of your truck. He says, well, I do pick up a lot of debris from Fukushima. Well, you don't think a nuclear fallout? Oh, they're catching it in the tanks. Okay. Pat Tillman fought off 9 million al-Qaeda. George W. Bush won the 2000 fucking election. I won't stop there. Saddam Hussein had weapons to mass destruction. Went off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban. Bin Laden did it. Fucking, what a fucking fraud show this has been the last 20 years. But nothing else matters. We were just talking. He says, this young woman from Berkeley I was talking to right here, showing her titles this morning. I was saying, oh, I said, come here, I want to show you something. Wow, I'm so glad that you showed me that. Science fiction economics. What a freak show we live in. Imperialist television. For the ignorant have inherited the earth. Tourism economy. Tourism economy. Don't scare the sheeple. Don't scare the sheeple. So they're losing on purpose, and the nuclear disaster in China. Oh, it's here. SMR. Let's fund a little more. Bill Gates and Epstein Islanders. Jeffrey Epstein's grandpapa guys who gave us Palo Verde, where they're pumping the aquifer and you're drinking it up. Go hot Phoenix Suns. Fucking pathetic imperial billionaire basketball players. What are those NBA players going to do? Well, they'll lose. The United States will lose, but not on purpose. Fucking fools. Fools. They think money over health. Oh, it's the ecology, stupid. Stay tuned.